just like every day.
Welcome back to another video. Class is now in session. I didn't really know what to call this particular question or what category it would come under, so I just called it a miscellaneous word problem, but maybe you can all let me know what to call it in the comments below. Let's take a look at this question. Bonnie has twice as many cousins as Robert. George has 5 cousins, which is 11 less than Bonnie has. How many cousins does Robert have? When you read this all at once, it just sounds really confusing because there's 3 different names and different numbers and everything. But when I was young, these questions used to get me all the time. Here are the choices. We have 17. Is it 17 cousins, 21 cousins, 4 cousins, or 8 cousins? All right, I want you to think about this as I'm revealing the answer. And then let me know what you initially thought, and let me know at the end if your answer was correct by the time I finished doing it. So the best way to do this, I found later on in my life, is to work backwards. Because when it says Bonnie has twice as many cousins as Robert in the first sentence, there's no number there to go by. George has 5 cousins, which is 11 less than Bonnie. How many cousins does Robert have? The best thing to do here, I think, is write the names out first. Right, and then put the information as it appears in the problem next to the names, right? Now, the question's asking how many cousins does Robert have, so this is the question that they want. So George has 5 cousins, so George is already done, right? So we work in kind of backwards. He has 5 cousins, and that is 11 less than Bonnie. So if we put George's 5 up here, and if he has 11 less than Bonnie, then we have to plus the 11 to do the opposite, right? So then now 5 plus 11, so then Bonnie has 16 cousins, right? And then it says, how many cousins does Robert have? Well, Bonnie has twice as many cousins as Robert. So if she has twice as many, then we have to half this number, because the opposite of twice is to divide by 2, right? So then Robert then is going to be 16 divided by 2, because she has twice as many. So we have to do the opposite, like I said before, which would give Robert how many? 8 cousins. Good. Well done if you got it right from the beginning. But this is how you'd work this type of question out. I don't even know what to call it. Like I said before, I don't know. I just call these word problems miscellaneous word problems, because I have no idea what category to put it in, because you're adding, you're dividing, you know, you're doing quite a bit of operations in there. So, but that's how you do it though. So if we go back over the problem now, you'll be able to see all the numbers reveal themselves, right? So Bonnie has twice as many cousins as Robert. So if Robert has 8, then twice as many of 8, or 8 times 2 is 16. George has 5 cousins, which is 11 less than Bonnie. So 16 take away 11 would be 5. Ta-da, right? So your answer is D. And that is it, my friends. Any questions, ask below. If you have another strategy, please share. Always lovely to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you next time in another math video. Class dismissed.